Hello everybody. Welcome back. This is part 3 of my commentary series. Sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone. But welcome back to part 3 of the commentary. So today I'm going to be upgrading my base a bit. I've decided to actually give it a bit of a name. I am going to call it Cliffside. Um the idea for this base actually came from the friend I can't speak. The idea for it came from a friend of mine who I am hosting this world with. And what I am going to do is I am going to turn Cliffside into a bar tavern type restaurant. Have that entire surrounding area just be a just a nice fancy restaurant. First off, I need to get more mangrove because I am running low. Okay, there's a cow. I don't think I need food at this moment because I have a good amount. And my input is very much laggy right now, but it's fine. We ball chat. So today's commentary is mainly just going to consist of me getting some mangrove, going around getting some crimson oak as well as just talking. So yesterday I actually had my friend over. My friend that's helping host this world. I had her over. She is a absolutely delightful person to be around. I I don't really feel like it's necessary for me to go into specifics, but because I respect her privacy as well. But I will say she is a joy to be around. And I know for a fact she's going to be watching this video, so hello. Oh, I'm so glad there's water right there. I mean, I'm also, today I might honestly try and set up a bee farm as well. I've been wanting to get one set up because I want to try and work on some redstone. When I was I every time I think I need to say this phrase, I feel so old, man. Okay. Well, when I was in my early teens and in my preteens, I was obsessed with redstone. I loved just making the most random things with it just to see what would work and what didn't. Now, with how sophisticated Minecraft has become in the years since I started playing, the game has matured a lot, and I would say I have as well. It's sort of like growing up with the game, if that makes any sense at all. Um, but it's honestly such a strange feeling. This game has been around a few years less than I have, so I think the first okay. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the first beta of Minecraft released in 2009. I would have been 4 years old then when Notch released his first beta for Minecraft. When the game finally went to Pocket Edition and Xbox 360, that's when I first started playing it. So I have been playing this game for at least 13 years, which is crazy. The game is turning 17 years old this year, which is absolutely insane. I in my time, I have had so many games that I absolutely adore. Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Roblox, Fortnite. But every time, I always come back to Minecraft. It's There's no easy way for me to describe it other than the fact that Minecraft holds a very special place in my heart. It's the Minecraft as a concept is such a simple game, but it works so well. It it feels limitless. I mean, of course, there are some technical limitations with some of the content in the game, but those limitations allow players to explore. You aren't given anything on a silver platter. You need to work for it. You need to just play the game. It's I don't really know how to describe how I'm feeling about Minecraft other than the fact that it's just this game is oh, there's my portal. Excuse me. Sorry, I get really bad congestion, so if you hear some awkward noises, then that's it. Now, it's it's a strange feeling. It's like the Minecraft that I knew and I grew up with is vastly different from this. But it's like this is not my house, but I know my way around type feeling. It's like Minecraft doesn't tell you what you should or should not do. You learn how to play the game from trial and error. Look at playthroughs like Stampy Longnose. When he started playing on his lovely world, that was his first time actually playing Minecraft. He's seen some videos before from people like the Yogscast who inspired him to start. And honestly, after seeing all the content really about the game, like I have been wanting to do Minecraft. I've done Minecraft content for years. I on my other channel, on my main channel, on Argus Animates, I initially wanted to start off by being a Minecraft YouTuber, which is the dumbest idea I ever had. Because it's like, I my goal my parents, so this was, I'm going to set some background. I was 16 at the time. My parents wanted me to find a job. I was very hesitant to find work because I the only way I could really describe it is I had really bad anxiety around actually finding employment. But as time went on, I outgrew that anxiety. I am perfectly fine with working. I am trying so hard to find a job right now just so that I can afford to go to college next semester. And I have been in the workforce for about, I'd say, a year and a half now. And honestly, it's been so freeing to finally have money of my own where I don't need to rely on, well, I don't need to ask people to buy me things. Like I want to get this game. Dad, can you get me this game? I It feels so rewarding to actually buy the game myself knowing that I worked for it. It's it's sort of like I don't know what it's called, but it's, to me it's sort of like a reward factor. It's like you worked for this. You earned it. And it's just that feeling alone brings me so much pride and joy to know that I worked for these things. Like, so when Nintendo Switch 2 first came out, I had just gotten my first job. I was working at a snack shop. My hours were, for lack of a better word, horrible. I was given maybe 3 hours a day. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Pork chops. So, I was given maybe 3 hours of work a day. And if I was lucky, I would be able to come into work for multiple days a week. Like, at max, I worked maybe 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, which is 15 hours for a single week. That is not sustainable. But at the time, I was very happy. I was making money. saving up for something that I really wanted, my motivation to work, and it made me happy. I have had the mindset for a long time, like, if you enjoy something, make something of it. But also a mindset of like, if you if you turn a hobby professional, it won't be fun anymore, which is so I do still have a similar viewpoint, but I want to try to move past it because I do want to turn my hobby of animation into a career. I genuinely enjoy creating film content. I enjoy it. I want that to be what I am known for. I This is gonna be a bit of a like a shocker. I never really want to be like I myself never me personally, the person behind Argus, I do not want fame. I do not want to be recognized out on the street for my work. I would be perfectly content if my work if my work was popular, but me, the person behind it, will never be popularized. That is partially one of the reasons why I really don't want to ever post my face on the internet because I value my privacy. I like the fact that I can live my life. I can live my life. I can have my privacy, and I can also post content I enjoy creating and I know that other people enjoy consuming. It's a win-win on all parts. Like I I never I if I would never want to be like a big influencer. I would never want to be a Mr. Beast or someone whose face is plastered all over their content, where their face is their brand. I would never want that for myself. I would never want that for my family. Cause like I remember this was years ago, but I remember someone asking Dan TDM like if he ever planned on doing family style content with his children. And his response, it I I am his response resonated with me so much. Dan said that when his children reach the age of 13, he will sit down with his wife and have a conversation with them. And only at that point will he give them the choice of being having any internet presence at all. Until that point, Dan said that he will not post his children's faces anywhere on the internet, and I completely respect that from him. That is, I feel like what people should be doing. Is this is my own personal belief, but I truly believe that family YouTube content, like content that involves children in any way, shape, or form, having them as like essential actor in a video, I believe that is exploitive. Look at Hollywood, for example. We still do not have laws in place to protect child actors. That is a grievance that very much upsets me, and I wish that could change, but knowing how the state of Hollywood is, I unfortunately do not believe that is possible. Because these, at the end of the day, the children, they might get protections, but at the end of the day, it's the parents that make these calls for them. Children cannot agree to anything. And I would say the same about people that are under the age of 26. Like, until an individual is 26 years of age, their brain is still developing. I have mentioned in the last video, I am 21 years old. My brain is still developing. I am not a fully developed adult yet. And I still have 5 years before that is the case. And you know what? I am happy with that. I am fine with not being fully developed yet. I understand that it's going to take time for my brain to develop. And you know what? I'm glad. Even once my brain is developed fully, I'm still going to be absorbing information on the daily. So by technicality, my brain would still be developing the information available to it. And that is something that I'm just like, I take comfort in that fact. Okay, this is gonna be a bad idea. I see this. Let's see. Ooh, ancient debris. Take that. Bane of Arthur. Nope. Obsidian. Pierce. Nah. Yes. I need these bone blocks. Oh, there you are. Hello. There's all the piglins right there. They are not very happy with me, but you know what? I'm disposing of them. Hey. Oh, there's brutes over here. Okay, hello. Goodbye. Die, 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 die. Can you just die, please, guys? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, come on. Come on, guys. This is exactly why I have a totem of undying as well. Yeah, stay there. Stay there. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, this might not be good. Alright. You know, I'm fine now. Is there treasure I could get to over here? I think so. Oh, there's more of them down here. Hello, guys. You guys look very pleasant today. Netherite scraps? Okay. I'm getting rid of these. I want that. Gold boots. Well, okay. Piglins will attack me. So, if I have golden armor, piglins will only attack me if I go after their treasures. Or if I aggravate them. Those are really the only conditions that piglins will attack a player in a bastion. Except for brutes. Brutes have a different behavior pattern. They will attack any player. Even if they're just in the area. If you see a brute, run. My old content plan for I had a 3-parter video ready. It was raiding a bastion. Where I died so many times to brutes, and the recording session itself was maybe an hour and a half long. So I had to find a way to trim that down. Unfortunately, the footage got corrupted, which I am not happy with. I liked how it turned out. I liked how the footage went. It was nothing went according to plan with that video. Okay. This is probably going to be a bad idea, but... Oh my god! Okay, that scared me. I'm getting out of here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Not happening. I am too valuable to die. That reminds me of something. So in my early teens, I played on Minecraft Anarchy servers. And this one server I played on, it doesn't exist anymore. But I was basically untouchable. So the admins had given out illegal items to certain players as a joke. I was the recipient of some of this said gear, and honestly, it was awesome having that power. I had a chest plate that added 5 permanent hearts to my life. I could survive an end crystal blast at point blank. It was totally awesome. But a creeper came up to my base it started igniting. I was so scared that I accidentally dropped my illegal sword, and it blew up with the creeper. I was not happy with this. I begged the admins, like, look, please, can you give me a rollback or replace this item? I made a mistake and it's gone. They're understandably like, no, sorry, we can't do that. It would be unfair. At the time, I was frankly pissed, but looking back on it, it's like, yeah, it's completely understandable because if you gave one player an advantage over everyone else, it wouldn't really be fair. Well, that implies I didn't already have an advantage. I had some pretty powerful gears, so it that argument doesn't really hold up for me. Alrighty. So what I want to do for Cliffside is I want to introduce like a sort of a bar area to it, like um I think that the theme of the build that I am going for, it really does fit it really well. I I really like building in this style. I'm a huge fan of pretty looking builds. I don't like it when it's like an obvious build, but something that's for the purpose of just being there as a decoration. I worded that wrong. I worded that really badly. Excuse me. Um, but yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. I had the partner of my world buddy over to my place yesterday. Um, it was honestly such a fun day. We played some Wii Sports. We played a bit of Mario Party, Tomodachi Life. What else? We played Mario Kart on the Wii. That was such a fun game. I miss Mario Kart Wii. But and then near the end of it, as we were getting ready to take her home, I I made mac and cheese for dinner. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to have any there because her stomach was acting up. So I sent her home with a really good amount of it. And this is my first time really admitting this on the internet, but I love to cook. I take pride in seeing people enjoying the food that I prepare for them. I I I I love making food for people. It brings me joy. Um what else? So let's say this like that, and we'll have slabs here to sort of give it like an arched appearance. Let's see, what else could I do for this? Okay, so sorry, I need more scraps. You know what? I'm gonna put that. Why do I have that many shulkers in my inventory? I do not need that many shulkers. And you know what? I'm going to break this for now. You know what? I want to move it. I will put it right there. Um, I have so much storage that it's cluttered. This is a problem. Where is my obsidian? Because I swear I have a chest for obsidian somewhere. I'm gonna just put the netherite in here. Um, so now I need dark oak and spruce. I have spruce. I just need, dark oak. Where's my spruce? I swear I just had, okay, here's my spruce. Let's see. I'm gonna go put these saplings away. But yeah, this is like, so the pattern I use here was mangrove and then crimson. Crimson honestly gives off more of a purple than a pink. I mean, a red. But I know this is not probable at all. But I would love more green building blocks. Green is my favorite color. Alrighty, so we have tons of saplings here. I have pale oak. I need to grow more pale oak trees to get more saplings. Alright, let's see if we can find some dark oak. Let me just dump all of this in a unnecessary chest. I don't know why I still have those armor trims. But you know, no, I need to make a new axe. That is what I need to do right now. Where's my diamonds? And now I need to grab some lapis. I had tons of lapis somewhere around my, it should be around here somewhere. I know for a fact I went mining for lapis not too long ago. Is it in? No. Do I have any in my e-chest? No, I do not. Okay. I need to go mining for lapis. That's fun. You know, I don't really use the cave over here too often. So I might as well venture down here. Ah, nope. Oh, that was painful. Alrighty. Let's see, is there any lapis down here? Hello, zombies? Oh, hello! That was unexpected, to say the very least. Okay. Let's see. Where? Okay, I came from up there. Is this... This is a new... I don't think I've been down here. What the... Oh, I thought that was green, a green block for a second, but nope. Okay, since I'm here, I might as well heal up before I go down there. This is going to be a tight fit coming back up. Okay, I'm going to put torches here so that way I remember. But I will be able to handle myself down here. Okay, there's diamonds, hello. Why are my... I don't understand. Why do I have my blinds open? I do not... In dark areas, I do not... Whoops. That... You know, I'm not complaining. Diamonds are diamonds. Get out of here, zombie. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Lapis lazuli. You know, it's so much easier for me to see in the dark. I like it. You know, since I'm here, redstone, I would not mind collecting some of this. Oh my. Look, I don't care if I have all of the power in the world. I am still terrified of the deep dark. I am so scared to go to an ancient city. It's like, unfortunately, that's where some of the best loot in the game is. So it's like a necessity to go there. Oh, I saw lapis down there. I mean, up there. Lapis, thank you. Okay, can you just die, creeper? Thank you. Alrighty, so jump here. Lapis! Oh, man. Let's see, how much is... okay, that is more than enough lapis. Let me see if I can get out this way. I have a totem, but I really don't feel like popping it. Get out of here, zombies. I hate the fire animation. It's I don't understand why it needs to cover the majority of my screen. It is annoying. Alright, let's see. I'm reaching more surface areas now, so hopefully I can get out of here. Oh, hey, level 15. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is a lot of lapis. There's even more. I don't see why not. Okay, let's see. Can I Okay, nope, I need to actually break the blocks here. Alright. Let's see. More... I mean... A little more... You know, I deserve that. I was being greedy. A little lapis never hurt anybody. Like, I need my enchantments. Creepers. Goodbye. Oh, hello, skeleton. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way now. I might be an idiot, but I'm not using... I am not familiar with these, you know... I mean, I could... Okay, perfect. I know exactly where I am now. Alright, let's see if can we stick the landing? Can we stick the landing? That hurt, but we made it in without taking damage on the wall. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna sleep. I kind of need to fight phantoms at some point, because I need phantom membranes to repair my elytra. It doesn't feel very convenient to go to multiple end cities to get new elytra, only to merge them with my existing one. That's just deleting multiple elytra from the world, and it just feels inconvenient. That's right. I don't have enough levels to get to even get this thing to max. All right. Nether wart. Where's my nether wart? I have, okay, it's in the chest with my nether stuff over here. All right. Where is the wart? It is 12. It is just about to be noon. Why am I so tired? Okay, do I have bottles over this way? I really hope I do. If not, I'll take a trip somewhere to grab some glass. Because, I mean, hey, extra runtime, you know? I am not complaining. I am just gonna upload the video as I'm just gonna upload the raw footage, no editing. Anyway, some new additions. I now have a super smelter, as well as a non-functioning, oh, kelp farm. Excuse me. It's made a good amount of kelp, but I am running low. I need sand so that way I can... Wait, please tell me this has a potion. Okay, it still has 2. I need to get some more... okay. Map art planner. That's where that shulker box went. Okay. I need to make more of the potions, but... You know what? I might as well run the kelp farm while I'm here. I do need some more. Okay, this is... Oh, man. This is not looking good for my supply. I am not happy with the current quota for my supply. I need to make some blocks of lapis, because this is, like, cluttering my inventory. There we go. Alright, kelp. Alright. We definitely need to get some more kelp going in here. Alright, where is silk touch? Sand. Alright. You know, I'm gonna place cobblestone here to stop that from flowing out. The water right there. I could stop the flow for now. For now, yeah, for now I'm gonna stop the flow. I need I need some more sand. Because I think it's like because of the way the sand is, my farm is just broken. Alright. Let's see. So. Oh, there is sand here. Okay. So it's just the 3 pieces right here that are broken. Okay. Alright, now we gotta plug that up. Now let's get our kelp going. And let's get some fuel. Because we need to get this farm going again. This is not efficient at all. No, I'm gonna throw all... I should probably throw all this in the super smelter. So I need... Where's an empty barrel? Yeah, all of that kelp I'm gonna throw into the super smelter. How much of it is there? I'm going to fill this chest to the brim with kelp. If I get 32 stacks, that will be enough to fill, like, the entire thing with 1 stack. But, unfortunately, the way it is, it's limited to, 27 stacks of items. I mean, it's close enough, I guess. But, now, while that's running, I'm getting some extra kelp in over there. I might as well run my farm. Do I have anything that needs repair right now? No. I mean, I wish my elytra had mending on it. I could repair this. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some levels. So when I'm getting ideas for new farms, I usually look at like technical Minecraft subreddits. I look at YouTube videos. I really do anything I can just get some inspiration for ideas. I want to try to make my own things. What's the word? I'm not really a fan of copying other people's designs, so it's like I want these farms to be functional, but also look pleasant. I want them to be appealing to the eye, not just like a redstone contraption in the middle of the world that serves zero purpose other than function. I want it to be fun. You can't spell fun. You can't spell function without fun. It's... I don't know. Alright, looks like the farm is slowing down a bit. Yeah, it's definitely... Give it another few seconds and the farm should be kaput. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to level 45. But... Okay, we did make it to 45. Alright. We're not making it to 50, though. I guarantee that. We're going to stop somewhere around 47 or 48. Alright. We're going to call it... Let's say 5, 4, 3, 2... Well, we made it to 48. Okay. Okay. Come on. Are we going to make it to 50? Come on, make it to 50. Make it to 50. No! Almost. We almost made it to 50. Okay. Alright, let's get all of this. Oh god, that is a lot of kelp. And we'll put it in smeltable items. Because we need more kelp blocks. This should be enough to make... If I fill that up, that'll be enough to make 3 stacks So 1, 2, 3 stacks of kelp blocks. How much kelp do we have? We have 19. We need more. We need so much more kelp. Where is it? No, I don't want the hopper. I want the smeltable item chest. So a stack and 52. That should be more than enough. Alright. And then I have 2 maintenance tunnels for it as well. Because... So this is like the bottom maintenance in case something gets stuck in the hoppers. I want even if it's like something like a maintenance tunnel, I want it to look nice. So this is what it looks like down here. Now up here, it's more simple. So I didn't really put too much thought behind it. I just mined into the cave. Okay, now this should be enough to fill up the smeltable items. Any extra kelp we will put in here. And now we are going to watch this smelt all of that kelp. This is a lot of kelp. So each of these furnaces is going to have maybe a stack or so. But honestly, I probably should try to work better on this design. I do not like something always goes wrong with this kelp farm where the sand blocks or the kelp themselves get destroyed. I don't know why. There's a mechanism in place to stop the redstone from going on the water. So if something were to happen to the sand blocks, it should replace them. I don't know why it's not, but it's whatever. Honestly, I try. Okay, let's see how much. Oh wow, we already got a good amount of kelp here. So each of these already has a good amount. I want to see how much there is in the material chest. Oh, that it did not. It still has a lot to get rid of. Okay, I don't want to get hit by that, so I gotta watch out. Okay, how much? So we need a lot of kelp. So these furnaces rely on kelp. My entire supply chain runs on kelp. I might as well get all of this and put it in this chest. So that way... Excuse me. So that way we have extras just in case. Now, I could probably expand this farm as well, as far as like the redstone signal itself will travel. But it's like, I don't have the room to do it down here. I'm already near the surface with this farm. So it's like, I might want to try to build its own separate base. Like, I want to have builds that serve a purpose. I don't want everything to be centralized in one area. That, I feel like, would just make things not as interesting. But since this is running, I'm going to turn this off. The smelter is running. In the meantime, I need my lapis. I am going to go enchant my axe. And and after that point, I'll call it a video there, because I've already been rambling for almost an hour now. Holy. Where is... So my enchantment room. I have all of this stuff in here. Alrighty. Let's do this. We need something that's like this or better. Efficiency. This is not it. Efficiency. We need something more than that. Efficiency and sharpness we need. Alright. Let's do this. Sharpness. Are you... Okay. I have a feeling this game is just trolling with me. None of these enchantments are good. Alright. Sharpness. Ooh, that is perfect, actually. And then I'm sure I have a mending... Do I have a mending axe somewhere? I know for a fact I had one somewhere around here. I'll have to add it to this axe after I stop recording. So sharp efficiency. All right. You know, I'm honestly like I gotta figure out what a better enchantment is for my axe because I don't know if Silk Touch or Mending. I mean, Silk Touch or Fortune is the way to go. I don't know honestly. All right. And with that, I think I am going to end the video here. It's been an absolute pleasure recording. Thank you all for the success of the last video that I put out. We got almost 80 views and 3 subscribers from it. I just want to thank you all so much for the support. It means a lot to me. All right. Take it easy, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.